This bout, so they stare at.
Get to it.
Between these two really accomplished fighters, let's see how they come out. They threw the hook, it didn't land. They exchange punches. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this
Yeah,
make
he's
for a
done.
great of fighting because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
You'd like to see more jabs.
They throwing them bitches. Ooh, boy, let them bitches go up.
Do you believe this?
Cash might know a little something.
This fight has a real good flow to it. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered.
Ooh.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. Counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a high-octane battle. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
That was a solid first round, Mark. That was solid right there. That was solid.
For round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. They miss with the jab. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot.
Oh, that nigga
In this sort of trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm.
That nigga Cash going for the kill.
Sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Come on,
Recompose
bro.
yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. There he
so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter punch caught him clean. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. These two were made for each other.
Yeah, bro.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round.
Okay. Mo, you gotta use the young Canelo, man.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Just missed with that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's all offense all the time. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Jab misses. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. It's knockout or bust.
They throwing them business. Oh no.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
I'm waiting till the scorecard pop up.
Outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will.
Whoa,
When they
okay.
hit, it'll be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can be
Cash out, throw them bitches like
Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
yeah, bro. Yeah, Ma.
Jab doesn't score. A straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Oh.
Alvarez in that last round.
These niggas going all out, man.
He keeps
These
trying to
niggas
step
going
around,
all
fist
out.
over the uppercut.
Off their
Oh,
stools
well,
and ready to
Maul
go.
up on the
Let's hope this round
scorecard,
is more competitive.
29-28.
1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out.
Hey, Wayne, you on this show? I ain't even know Wayne was in here.
Smart and pop until your
Yeah, I've been
legs
watching
come
the whole
back.
time. I've been watching the y'all fight.
And they keep trying to step around through the uppercut.
I'm trying to hop on the sticks too.
I want his other boy, Real. You gotta get your other boy to get back on. I want Wayne to fight your other man. I fought last night. Yeah.
This fighter has determined that they can
I'm
walk
seeing
through
him in
any
back
punches
pocket.
that their opponent throws, and that's a very
All
confident
that
spot
trying
to
to
be in.
box shit.
Don't get
Nah,
trigger happy
niggas being
because
sat
all of a
down
sudden you're going to
tonight.
be gassing yourself up trying to get that shot.
Headbangers Academy. You know what time it
Yeah, I
is,
grew up from
right?
headbanging. Fuck all that Baltimore shit, man.
Right hook just missed. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Yeah, ma.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A perfect counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
The
Wait for
fuck?
the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Right hook misses. You'd like to see more jabs. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. That hook's blocked. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
got his gloves up to block the left jab. This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
They throwing them bitches. They throwing them bitches.
Alvarez in that last. Let's start the sixth.
More of the cash for you.
Keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can't score with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
No, I ain't fighting him yet. Maul, he just got on Maul fighting him. Maul got Canelo.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the
Since fight night, yeah. I used to fuck with fight night. Man, what?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. He blocks the hook. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round. Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? How about that time counter shot? Misses with that uppercut. Just missed with that jab. A perfect counter lands. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Good counter punch. With the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice punch. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
His stamina is off the charts. Missing with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How about Alvarez in that last round? And we enter the 8th round. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That left hook misses. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That one lands. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter punch. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Lucky that hook didn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Alvarez. There's the bell to start round 9. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They exchange punches. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
What the fuck? You just lag.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Misses with the jab. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Those counter punches have to hurt. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
I'm trying to let them niggas concentrate. That niggas blowing. He thought my niggas blowing. Be quiet as shit.
Got out of the way that right hook.
Motherfucker feel like film study like shit.
This fighter expending a lot of
Niggas try to turn up when they hear some noises.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action.
Man, work out, Ma. Let's get it, Ma. Work out, Ma. Yeah, Ma. Work out, Ma.
Is he gonna stop it?
Hey, fucking with
Niggas can't see around this motherfucker.
Will keep fighting.
Work out, Ma. Make sure they got pick that nigga up, Ma.
Close the show, Ma.
He let it all
Close the
hang out in
show.
the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They could absolutely.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
I'm throwing them dumb jumps.
Just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Man, what?
Action.
Your fingers hurt like shit.
And he was
Whoa.
ready for that counter punch.
Eesh. That's it, yeah.
Has
That's what that nigga Fletcher Cox used to be on. That nigga used to be on number weed pain.
Nice defense on that hook.
Yeah, that shit be fucking you up.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook.
Nigga be lightheaded as shit.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive. As the
Oh,
rounds
good
go
shit.
on.
This is about ego. Get your
Damn.
ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is
This-
used to
ooh.
doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, boxing. Frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he
Is-
slows you down.
Is
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
hey, real, you gonna see my man Wayne next? Wayne said he ain't doing no playing around.
GG's.
Some might have thought the fight a
That
little
was-
bit closer, but the judges
Raul.
unanimous decision.
Oliver.
He expected. What a
WBO, WBA.
I know the real fighters, man.
I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. My hands hurt like shit, bro. Gotta give me like 30 minutes. My hands cramp like shit. My hands, give me like 25, brother.
Cash, you gonna fight my
God.
man Wayne?
My hands hurt like shit.
My boy Wayne. Wayne,
Yo,
you trying to see my man Cash? He said, what's up?
yeah, we could get it in.
Oh, shit. Hey, one thing I say about the Richmond niggas, they don't be ducking no rent. Niggas ready to go.